Hey guys, and welcome back to Canines of Candy for some shorts on some dog training. I've got Sabre, my 7-month-old puppy that I've been telling people about. Sabre, come here. Sabre, 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 Sabre. Again, 7 months, recall not that great at the minute. Hence why getting the Doctor Ecollar. So I just want to explain to people about the Doctor Ecollar that it's not, I've got it on him at the minute. Sabre, come here. Sabre. Sabre. Go. Good boy. Sit down. Sit. Sabre. Sabre. Sit. Good sit. So I've just kind of gone flying into that just straight away. Sit. Basically, this is kind of like having, if you like, power steering on a car. You can either do it the slow way round or you can do it the fast way round. Sorry, that's another dog barking in the background. So I've got this for Sabre because, quite frankly, I've never had a German Shepherd as difficult as this little pup. I know that German Shepherds, anyone that's a German Shepherd owner knows that German Shepherds are really challenging dogs, particularly when they're puppies. They go through their, most dogs, adolescent stage, but they go through it particularly, can go through it quite in a more intense way. So Sabre, he's broke the mould. For me, he's literally a real challenge. He's extremely reactive to absolutely everything and anything at the minute, where someone in a hat is a threat, someone in a big coat is a threat, children running around skipping is a threat. So I got this Doctor. I'm not affiliated to this whatsoever. So you can look up different companies if you so wish, but I chose the Doctor because of the reviews, and I thought I would give it a go and show you some basics trainings, how it's placed on the dog, and we'll just go from there. So we're just literally doing this raw. This has not been planned at all. You'll probably tell that by I'm not quite prepared, but you're going to get to learn how to use the e-collar. So Sabre. So at this minute now, I've got treats in my hand because this is positive reward. This is not about any form of negative. This is not about chastising him. This is about all positive reward. So how I'm doing it is I'm literally pushing the vibration button when I'm asking him to sit. The second he has sat, he needs a reward. When he's sat now, good boy. There we go. So he gets his reward. So, and also the reward is, when he sits, the actual buzzing stops. So that's the positive reward. Now, if I get him to, Sabre, come, good boy. Again, I ask him to come, I buzz, he comes, I take it off. It's really important that you have to, the second they acknowledge, you have to take your hand off that buzzer, otherwise it's only going to confuse them. So we would have done this outside today, but the weather is absolutely horrific. So we're having to do this inside, unfortunately. You've got to work with Mother Nature. So, Sabre, come. Good boy. Good boy. So again, positive reward. So how this collar is fitted, I don't want it too close to the camera. Okay, Sabre, sit. Sabre, sit. Good sit. There we go. So basically the collar, the actual bit where the prong is, I say a prong, there's two, you can probably see here, there's two prongs. That needs to go as close to the back of the ear as possible, up there. That needs to sit there, okay? It's actually, when we've tried it on ourselves, myself and Joe, it's not electric by any stretch. It's literally vibration. That is it. So the more lower the vibration, you work up the intensity. So it's about finding out what vibration he responds to. And we went down as low as 1 on here. He didn't respond to it. I went to 2, I went to 3. So you're notching it up very gently, because otherwise you don't want to end up stressing the dog out. It's really important you know to use this, and you look up training videos. If you just go all in, whack it on and start buzzing it, you're probably going to give the dog more of a worse issue than what they've already got. So this is all about them understanding where it's coming from and why it's happening. So as I say, I believe he's kind of getting used to this now. And I've got it on for Sabre. I feel that he responds to it on level 5. So that's when they kind of do the, and then we know that level 5 was enough for him. If you wanted, if say for instance your dog is going to be chasing a squirrel or another dog, they've literally gone into that 10 zone where they're not listening to you, then you'd need to up that quite considerably a lot more. So, Sabre, sit. Good sit. So always rewarding once they've done, so that they don't associate this with something bad. They're going to associate it with, oh okay, the buzzing's there, I need to sit, the buzzing stops, I'll get a reward. This is how this comes in. So it's unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to show you, I will do a leave it. But I'm not going to be able to show the kind of reactive side of things, which we will do when we get outside on another day, when it's not raining. So sit, good sit. Okay. So I'm going to say the words first, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. I'm not actually buzzing at this point because he is leaving it. So then I'm going to say, Sabre, good, leave it, good, leave it, leave it. Leave it. Good, leave it. At that point I did buzz him, just to remind him that he's not to touch that treat until I tell him to. Leave it. Now he's not looking at me. Well, he is now. When he's not looking at me, I'm going to buzz it again and call his name, so that he associates also the buzz with not answering to his name. When he answers to his name and looks at me, he gets a reward. So leave it. I'm going to do some more. I'm going to drop another one. Leave it. At this point, I'm not buzzing whatsoever. I'm just making sure there's no point buzzing when he's not going for it or attempting. Sabre, good boy. So what I've done there is Sabre, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Sit down. Okay, maybe it's not tense enough. Might need to go up a little bit more. But again, people have to bear in mind he is a puppy. He's 7 months old. He may not look it to you guys because you're probably used to a puppy that's a lot smaller dog and they look a lot more tinier.
And he's had it on for all of about 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it's getting him used to it. It's getting him to understand it, that when the buzz is going, he's doing something I don't want him to do.
Yeah, well.
So far, okay, I had to step in. We'll do it again. Leave it. Leave it. Sabre, look at me. Good boy. Good boy. Because again, I want him to engage with me. I don't want him focusing on them treats on the floor. Sabre, look at me. Good boy. Good boy. Where we want to be with it is he's looking at me, waiting for that get-go. Sabre, look at me. Good boy. He's quite enjoying it. So it doesn't matter if it's a treat fest. It really doesn't matter. You can just keep going. It doesn't matter. Leave it. Sit. Sit. Good sit. So again, I'm just going to get into, look at me. Good, look at me. Sabre, Sabre, Sabre. Then I buzzed it because he weren't looking at me. Good boy. Rewarding him straight after because he's looking at me. Leave it. He's still at that age where you find this, I wouldn't say it was common in my eyes because I've had German Shepherds all growing up. Generally, German Shepherds are straight away looking, from a very young age, looking at you in the face, you know, and their head tilting because they're focusing on everything you're saying. He doesn't. So I've got a little challenge here that he's not doing. He does do the head tilt if I do a silly noise. If I do, I've got his attention. But generally, leave it. Sit down. Sit. Good sit. So, but so basically he's not wanting to look at me in the face and say, what's going on next? When German Shepherds are tilting their head, even though it looks cute, it's actually their way of looking at you and understanding what are you saying to me. So that's looking at me for direction. That's saying, okay, what is she saying? Well, I've got the focus. He doesn't do that. So this is where this comes into play, because I want him to be able to look at me in the eye, which he doesn't like doing at the minute, but we will get him there eventually. Sabre, look at me. Look right. Sabre, Sabre, Sabre. Look at me. Good boy. So again, making sure you have to have. He's trying. Sabre, Sabre. Look at me. Look at me. Sabre, look at me. I'm buzzing now. Sabre. There we go. Good boy. As long as he's responding to his name as well, that's a really important thing. And like I say, with a 7-month-old puppy, you're not going to get it all in one sitting. He's probably going to get a bit bored in a bit and want to check out and be like, no, I've had enough of this. This is leave it. Sit. Sit. Good sit. So as you can see, like children, they're all the same. Puppies and children, they've got a mischievous way about and where they're like, yeah, okay, this is getting too much, this is too intense now. I'm more than happy the fact that he's leaving it. I mean, this is something that's really, really important, because if he's chasing a cat, I've got 3 cats, by the way, if he's leave it, again, he's getting bored. You know, he's like that bored little kid, oh, come on, just let me have a choice. And that's fine, he's young. The fact is, he understands leave it. He's not quite looking at me in the eye right now, he's not quite ticking all the boxes, but the reason why I'm making these videos, go on then, go on.
He's like, I don't even. Oh no.
I
Oh no. They say never work with children or animals.
Yeah.
This is why. No.
Yeah, they show
Good
you
boy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. But as I say, I'm doing this raw. There's no cuts, there's no editing, because I just want people to not feel so bad when their dog is not doing what they say, you know, what they're supposed to be doing and what you're telling them to do. It's normal. If we're going to edit videos, cut them and show you the final outcome, people out there, the thing that I don't want, people out there are going to end up saying, well, how comes I'm not getting it? How comes my dog's not doing this? And the last thing myself and Joe want, we don't want people giving up on their dogs.
No.
It's a hard journey, it's a stressful journey. My goodness, myself and Joe have studied dog psychology and behaviour. We've had experience of large breeds, really difficult breeds. Joe's had Nikita. So we just want to show you it's not easy. Even as us, of all the experience we've got, it's not easy, and I get stressed out, you know? So it's perfectly normal to feel a little bit anxious when they're, you know, not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or what you want them to be doing, should I say. But that's okay, but you just have to take a deep breath, relax, make sure your energy's right, and just always standing firm and tall, which we'll go into other videos because I'm kind of going into something else there. But I just wanted to really introduce to you, as I say, if you want to get this one, again, we're not being paid at all, no affiliate links at all. If you would like to get this model, then that's the one I've got. But there are so many on the market that you can get. So yeah, basically guys, Sabre,
Good boy.
sit. Sit. Just thought we'd do one more just for the road. So basically I just wanted to show you, that's his first little introduction to Ecollar. I think he's done all right.
He's done brilliant.
I think he's done good, isn't he?
Bless his heart. Well done.
So, and then on the next training video, we're hoping for better weather, to the point we can get him outside and get distractions for him, and maybe up the buzzing a notch so we can snap him out of his when he's wanting to chase and so on and so forth. So I hope that video has helped. As I say, it's not a perfect video, guys. It's just me showing you, you know, this is it. This is it. bottom line, and I'm going to take you through the journey with Sabre, and you know, hopefully it will give you that light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, it will.
Fantastic.
If you like us.
Absolutely. If you like us, please do like, subscribe, and is it click the notification button?
Possibly. Yes,
something like that.
So.
We're not
There's
really
a bell
techie.
somewhere.
There's a bell somewhere where you can, you know, get your updates on Sabre. And yeah, so do like and subscribe and watch out for the next video.
Yes. Bye bye.